Hello and welcome to Gen X Living Life. My name is Maggie,
And I'm Penny.
and today we're going to talk about the games that we played as kids, and wondering if those games are they still in progress or can they make a comeback as opposed to screen time? What do you think, Penny?
Yeah, hopefully we can, especially if it's beautiful outside and the sun is shining. Hopefully kids get out of the house.
Yep, but for the times that it's not sunny, there were some rainy day games that did involve tech because we didn't
We
have
didn't
tech.
have tech. So sad.
So, if you had siblings or friends that came over, you would play board games like checkers. We had checkers,
Hmm.
Chinese checkers, which were the
Chess.
simple ones,
Yeah, chess is
chess,
a little more
yeah,
complicated. Yeah.
or Monopoly if you wanted to get more involved, or Trouble. You remember
Trouble.
Trouble?
Yeah, that's one of my, I never had that, but it was one of my favorite. We had Life, and I think we had Cherry. There was a game with cherries.
Cherries, there were
Yeah.
shoots and ladders. So, those were a lot of fun,
Yeah.
and that kept us entertained for a long time. We also played card games. Did you
Hmm.
play card games?
A few. It seemed like that was an older person game, but I think as I got older, we had Uno.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We had just a regular card deck
Mm.
because that's we didn't have much at home, so we just had a regular deck of cards, and we would play rummy,
Oh, I
and
never
we
heard
would
of that.
play yeah, it would be like gin rummy
Uh,
and war. Do you remember ever playing
I
war?
kind of remember that so long ago. Wow.
Yeah. 21, which is
Yeah,
blackjack.
21. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was easy.
So we played those kinds of games
Mm.
with cards,
Well,
and
I
that
played
was a lot of
lava,
fun.
like the floor is lava.
The floor is lava.
Just climb all over the furniture.
Well, we lived in an apartment. I tell
Yeah.
you what, when we started running around,
Hmm.
our downstairs neighbors would
Oh,
complain.
yeah, us too. Same thing. Yes, like moving the furniture, running, jumping off the furniture. Oh, forget it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. So my mom would get calls, just like be quiet.
Those are the good old days, though.
Yeah. But for quiet times, we also had from the Sunday paper, we would
Mhm.
have mazes and
Yeah.
word searches, and
Crossword puzzle. Yeah.
yeah, we play the dot to dot, which
Hmm.
is you would form a picture,
Yeah.
connecting the dot or the numbers,
Hmm. Hmm.
and the dots where you would make a square, and
Uh,
however many squares you had, you'd get points. You remember those?
I don't remember that.
No,
That one I don't.
we played
No.
tic tac toe a whole
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, but at some point, tic tac toe, nobody wins, because there's a
Yeah,
limit at a certain age, like you stop that. But
you
I,
start playing.
yeah.
Yeah, but my mom used to teach me how to play with string. You
Hmm.
remember playing with
Yeah, with
string?
two hands. Yeah. And you'd make all those designs and things like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And jacks. Did you ever play
Oh,
jacks?
I don't think we ever had that. But I know, I mean, I've played at other people's houses and
Hmm.
yeah, that's fun. And we had yo-yos. I remember we had a few
Yep.
yo-yos in the house and a few other like toys that were kind of dangerous, but
Was it the
yeah,
clackers?
the clackers, we had that. And I would like just like twirl it around like how Thor does with his hammer. Like just to twirl it around, then it would just slip out of my
You
hands.
clack, 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 and then you would go, up and down,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some
hoping
of those
that
games
hoping it
dangerous.
didn't slap you in the nose or
Right.
something.
Yeah, they were dangerous.
Oh my gosh. But on the nice days,
Got
we
to go
would
outside.
go outside and
Mhm,
play.
mhm,
And sometimes we didn't go to the park. If you were at home, you played on the sidewalk,
mhm.
right in front of your,
Apartment.
we our apartment building. And for those that are new, both Penny and I were raised in a very, very, very urban environment, as urban as it can be, in the heart of New York City.
Hmm. Yeah, Midtown.
So for those that grew up in the suburban life, grew up in the rural life and the farm life, that wasn't our life.
Hmm.
So all of these are games that we played as city dwellers, and maybe some of these you might remember if you were not a silly
Hmm.
silly dweller,
Hmm.
a sil- city
City
dweller.
dweller.
A
Yeah.
city dweller.
Right.
Not them silly dwellers.
Right? Oh my
But
gosh.
we played a lot of jump rope
Hmm.
and hopscotch.
Right.
Have you
Like
ever
with
played
chalk,
hopscotch?
yeah, with chalk, and sometimes it gets so involved, like really big, elaborate hopscotch
Hmm.
drawings. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Hmm.
And if we had nothing else, we would just run. We would race each other,
Dodge cars. Just
dodge
kidding.
cars. Yep. Or and if you did have them, and a lot of us did, we had roller
Hmm.
skates or skateboards.
Metal roller skates, metal that go on your sneakers.
Yeah, the kinds that attach to your
Right.
shoes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, not a whole shoe with
Right. Not a whole boot and
wheels.
stuff like that. Not like they have now. And
Nah.
then skateboards also. I think they were some of them those were kind of the softer wheels, I remember. And the board was plastic. It's not wood like it is now.
Yeah, yeah, and not too many kids had those
Hmm.
because that was a new
A
thing.
luxury kind of thing.
Yep. So,
Bikes, yeah. Usual very basic, basic kind of things that we could
mhm,
play, and we had to improvise a lot.
yep,
Right.
we sure did.
Yeah.
So, in the schoolyard, we played. We had an open courtyard is where we played. We
Hmm.
didn't have any like most schools have now or playground equipment. We don't have playground equipment back then in our schoolyard. So we played kickball, dodgeball.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
And it
we
was the same
survived
ball
dodgeball.
for both.
It was the same
Same
ball.
ball.
They called it a kickball or dodgeball. It was the same ball.
Yeah.
And basketball, I
Mhm.
think that was also the
The
dodgeball.
dodgeball. Right. And the hoops had no nets. It was just a metal ring without any net. So it had a backboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Incredibly basic.
Yeah, very basic.
Very rudimentary.
It's like the bare minimum.
Yeah. I was like, here, we found this at some abandoned somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. I think the
We'll put
boys
it up.
got one ball and the girls got one ball.
Yeah.
So the yard was split into two, like the boys and
Yep.
the girls part. Yeah.
Hmm. And the younger kids played tag and duck, duck, goose. You remember duck, duck,
Yeah, I would
goose?
sit on the ground and someone walk around and then touch your head, go duck, 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 and then goose, and then you start running around. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a lot of
And if
fun.
they caught you, then you sat down.
Hmm.
And if they didn't catch you after, I don't know, one way over the circle, then you got another turn.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I think you have to catch them. If you don't catch them, you're still the goose, and you have to
Yeah.
go around and find another goose. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
something like that.
Uh,
Very simple, but I don't really remember. But yeah, it was fun.
So yeah, and whenever we went to the park, the traditional playground,
Yeah.
they had some playground equipment, which is all metallic,
Hmm. And super hot in the sun.
super hot. There was not plastic did not exist.
No. I mean, the swings were metal, so if you got hit on the head, you were sure to be like in pain.
That happened to me one time, and it hurt so
Oh
it knocked
yeah,
me
it's
down.
metal. Yeah.
It hit me in the back of the
Oh
head.
my God. I'm sure there were many concussions in those days.
Yeah, and oh, that hurt.
Yeah, I bet. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
boy, that hurt.
Yeah.
So, but here I am. I'm still
She's
here.
still alive.
I
Right.
live to tell the tale.
Yeah. Live to
So,
swing another day.
yeah, and of course those super high slides.
Super high. And the sides of the slides were only like maybe what, 2 or 3 inches. So you could actually like fall off the slide
Oh yeah,
if you tried,
yeah.
yeah.
So you had to kind of hold on a little bit.
Or be
And the
balanced.
yeah,
Yeah.
and if your shorts were too short, you got burnt on the way
Got
down.
burnt bad because it's always in the sun, metal, hot. And then, we also had the dangerous monkey bars where you could literally fall off and kill yourself. It was,
Hmm. And then those seesaws,
yeah.
which were also death traps,
Hmm.
because they went up high.
Yeah. Really
you
high.
know so you would have to use a lot of your legs strength to go push up and then go
Hold on
down.
for dear
Yeah,
life.
and you had to hold on because if if the kid decided that we're down, decided to get off without
Hmm.
warning, you came slamming
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Or if the person was so heavy, you could go potentially flying forward.
Yeah,
And
if you
when
were
they
hanging
land,
on.
yeah, right. If they landed on the ground, yeah, you could like really
Or you
fall
fall
forward.
forward onto the board,
Mm-hmm.
with your face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dangerous times. I'm telling
fun times.
you. Man, crazy.
But in
I know.
school, if it was a rainy
Mhm.
day, we had some games in the classroom,
Yeah.
and that was a way to help relax. One
Yeah.
of them was called Thumbs Up,
Hmm.
7 Up.
Hmm.
So that's where you put your head down and you put your thumbs up, and some students would be picked out to lower the thumb.
Yeah. So 7 students, right? Picked up and lower the
Se-
thumb. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah. And then I guess you had to guess who was the one who lowered your thumb.
Hmm.
Uh,
And then what would happen if you did guess right, you go to the front and you pick like you
you,
replace them and then
yeah, I
you do it
think
again.
so. That was
I
so
don't
long
remember.
ago.
I know.
I asked my husband about it, and he's like, "I did not think about that game from the last time I played it
Right.
to right now."
I know because I remember and I was asking, I was like, what is that thing where you put your thumb up in the class and you actually remember the name, thumbs up. And I was like, wow, you remember the name. I didn't even remember that. I just remember like kind of doing that, but that's all I remembered. And I
Yeah,
didn't remember the specifics. So I know. And then musical chairs, another one. I mean, we still play that today, but musical chairs was
yeah,
a lot of fun.
yeah. But us Gen Xers, we're aggressive musical
Yeah.
chair
Yeah,
players.
these parties that I go to more recently, man, they are aggressive. Like so competitive. Like they have to win. My God.
All them 50-year-olds,
Yeah,
man,
the
they got to
50
have that last
pushing each
chance.
other. Oh my God. It's so funny.
I lost at this in elementary school.
Yeah,
I'm not going
now
to
I
lose
have
to
to
this
win.
now before I die.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh gosh, it's so funny though.
Oh
It's a
man, but
lot of
those were
fun.
the days.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, out there, do your kids play these games? Uh, the Gen Zers or maybe Gen Alphas, do they still play those games out there, or is that something that maybe we wish that we could bring back? Let
Yeah.
us know in the comments.
Yeah, I wonder what they play these days. I'm sure there's something, similar or
Besides the
better.
iPad.
Yeah, besides the iPad, right? I'm sure cards are still around and stuff like that, but yeah,
Hmm.
should be interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, those are bring back good memories of our childhood. So we appreciate you listening, and hopefully you'll tune in the next time. And please like, subscribe, or join us on social media. I appreciate
Yeah.
you being here. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.